Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Never Too Late. It's Kim here. I am here today with another ThredUp box. Here it is, still sealed. ThredUp had a 20% off their rescue boxes a couple weeks ago, and I might have gone a little overboard and bought quite a few boxes. And my thought process was, I know I'm going to be buying them anyway to make videos, to get inventory to sell. You know, some of the boxes I find a diversity of inventory that I don't find. So even if I don't make a lot of money on them, it just gives me some different things in my closet. And maybe some stuff that people would bundle with, you know, some bags or shoes or things that people might want other than clothing. I've generally so far at the thrift stores and at the bins have found mostly clothing, and that can change, but for now I like kind of supplementing with them. Plus I love opening them. They're so much fun to open and see what's inside. So I have, and I'm not lying when I tell you that they're stacked up. They're stacked up, and the pile of the boxes is taller than me. So it's over 5 feet of boxes stacked on top of each other. 2 of them are like the really big square boxes rather than these oblong kind of ones. So, but yeah, I have been working on, they've stacked up because I have been working on getting my, my office slash inventory room slash reselling room kind of, completely cleaned out and shelves put in, and you know, just so it is a really workable, great space for me now for the reselling business. And part of that included moving some of that stuff into here. So this room was basically an obstacle course. They were both like pretty much you'd have to just like wind your way to get into both of them in the process. Now the process is mostly complete. I worked really hard yesterday. My sweet, wonderful husband helped me put shelves up. I worked really hard, and yeah. So I'm back in here. I still have a lot of organizing to do in here, but at least there's space again. So I'm back in here, and I'm very ready to do an unboxing and start getting some of these unboxing videos done and posted. And I'm probably going to film a lot of them on my phone so I can just post them right away and not worry about editing until I get a little bit caught up on everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and open this. Let's see what you can see. And while I'm doing the opening, I have these tiny little scissors in this room, and I didn't feel like, I was being lazy, and I did not feel, let me turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. I did not feel like going and looking for scissors. So, I'm just going to go with these. But anyway, while I'm doing this, I wanted to just let you know that if you enjoy my content and you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to. We have really nice community here, and now that I'm getting more into the reselling and unboxing stuff, you know, I would just love to build a community, you know, even more than what we already have going on here. All right, and also if you like my videos, please leave me a thumbs up. It really helps me, and comments are amazing. I love hearing what you have to say. All right. Oh, I think what this is the name brand handbag is what I believe this is, going off of the dates. So here is the tissue. Let's take the tissue off and see if I'm right. Yes. Ooh, pink on top. I like that. Yeah, I went through and looked, and according to the dates, all right, already I'm seeing some good stuff. Let me get the invoice. I did write it on the lid so I could give you the breakdown. So this box was $95.39 all total. The price of the box, I must have gotten this one maybe on the 20% off, because that would be the price of the box, because usually they're $100. So the box plus shipping plus tax. So it came out to $19 roughly, like 19 and a couple of cents per item. And with that, I don't know, you know, it's hard to know whether I'm going to be able to make any money back or not, but we'll see. This is beautiful. Look at this. Can you tell? It's this beautiful lilac color. Oh, I do see a spot here on the back. It is Kate Spade. Kate Spade makes some beautiful bags. It's kind of like a pebbled leather. Looks like it has a place for a longer strap as well. Yeah, Usually, a lot of times I think those straps end up being missing. But, you know, I'm good with the little hand strap as well. The last handbag box, name brand handbag box, which was my first one that I got, there was so much wrong with every bag, and one of them even had pieces of candy bar like stuck in the lining. It was so gross. Two of them on the inside were just gross, like just ugh. So I'm hoping these are a little better. I will clean them both up. Oh, okay, we do have the strap. We do have the matching strap, and oh, look at, I think it's a bit adjustable. Nice. And it just clips on, so that's nice. We do have the strap. I do love Kate Spade, and it is stuffed, so someone did stuff it. This looks nice on the inside. Let me show you. That looks very clean on the inside, very clean. It does have a big pocket that has a little snap over here. And then also on the same side, a zipper pouch. Let me make sure that zipper works. Sometimes zippers don't work. You know, sometimes I can see what it is about an item that has caused ThredUp decide not to list it. And then other times I'm honestly baffled as to why. This might be one of those ones. I did see a small, let me show you again up close. You can see the Kate Spade. I'm going to put my glasses on for a minute because I can't see. Yes, it has the Kate Spade on the zipper pull here. Okay, the bottom does have a few marks. If you look up close, it's really hard to see. But otherwise pretty good. Corners look pretty good. That is just something that was stuck onto it. It has the little buttons on the bottom, so it's not sitting straight down. I don't see anything about whether it is actually leather. This is what I saw on the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there are a couple little spots around in here. But I do have leather cleaner. I have the leather balsam from Doc Martens. Thank you. And, oh, is this another? Oh, look, there's a magnetic compartment. I just found another compartment. There we go. So that's an even one more. Let me look and see if there's anything about what it's made out of on the inside. I do see a little Kate Spade marking, made in the Philippines. I don't see a tag, though, that tells me Kate Spade, New York on the bottom. I'm not seeing anything that tells me if it's leather or not. I will Google search this, though, or Google Lens it and see if I can find any more information. But I do have stuff to clean this up, so I think I will be able to clean this one up. When I look really closely at the bottom, there is a little bit of discoloration, so it's definitely been used, but used gently and, you know, taken care of, because I think this is in pretty good shape. This is, it's such a beautiful color. I'm going to put the strap and everything to keep it all together, so I don't want to lose any parts of anything. I think this is such a lovely color. This one is going to be really hard for me not to keep for myself. Honestly, I do not have a bag this color, and I think the color is gorgeous. So I know that I keep a lot, I know, but I will probably, the thing is, I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't want to accidentally stab a bag. I can do that, believe me. I mean, one of the things is, I know that even if I do keep things, I will be getting rid of other things. And then I might keep it for a while and get rid of it. So, I mean, I'm not too hard on myself about wanting to keep things. Okay, we have a Dooney and Bourke. And this is nice straps as well. Very, I was trying to see if I felt like there was a nick, but I think it was just the edge. There is a little place here where the edge is just got a little nick in it, but that's very minor. I love the straps, the buckle straps, very cute. Looks like it also had a place for a another strap. Look at the bottom. It does have the little nubs on the bottom also, so it's not sitting directly on the floor, which I really do like. I mean, this one definitely needs a little shaping on this side. But so far, this one is also looking fairly nice. I will say this one has some more wear. There's some leather discoloration on the leather here, some discoloration and wear around the corners. But honestly, for a used bag, I would expect there to be somewhere. So that is not anything that bothers me at all. And this one, the good thing about this one is just my personal, I like colors more than I like the pattern, the logo pattern. I've just never been a big logo pattern person. So I am way more tempted to keep things that are in pretty colors than I am things with a logo. So that's good about this. Or your classics, like your classic black or your classic white. Not white, classic black, classic brown, you know, classic neutral colors. This does have the little strap to put your keys on. Inside it has a little pocket. This almost looks like, I'm wondering if this is a little vintage. I will have to check, because it almost looks like back in the day, like a little flip phone would have fit in there perfectly. I'll have to Google Lens it and see if this is maybe a little vintage. It has the Dooney and Bourke on the inside there. It has, this is very sturdy lining, you know, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very like thick fabric, so it's not going to, you know, be damaged as easily. And I say that as I do see a hole. There is a little tiny hole right by my finger, right below my finger in the lining. But once again, that's very small. Inside it pretty much overall looks pretty nice. So this one, like I said, could use a little shaping, a little cleaning. I'm not sure if I can get some of this leather discoloration off. I don't know if you can really see it really well, but like there's a spot here and some more down here, and then you know, like on the corners you can see it a little better. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do much with that leather discoloration, but even with it, I think this is a very nice bag. And that one I think I will definitely be able to list. All right, I see some more color, and I see a nice black. I love my neutrals, you know, I do. I've always loved my neutrals. Okay, this one does have, I'm not sure who it is made by. It does have a little wear on the bottom. But you know, that's going to happen with bags. It just is. I'm looking, this one also, I'm looking in this pocket. It needs a little cleaning, but not bad. Nothing like the ones I had. The last ones were just disgusting on the inside. Oh my gosh. Definitely leather. That inside of that leather feels so nice. And it has just like a clasp like this. This one, I'm wondering if this might be a little vintage as well. Okay, I do see a maker in here. Coach. Okay, that's interesting. This is a Coach bag. I would think this might be a vintage Coach bag. You know why it surprises me that a Coach bag would be in here is because there is a ThredUp Coach box on its own where you get basically the same thing, but instead of name brand designers, it's all Coach. So they must really have a lot of Coaches if they're putting the Coach in the name brand. I'm not opposed to getting Coach. I think their leather bags are so nice. I have a black leather bag by Coach, so I'm not that tempted to keep this one. And it is a beautiful bag. I love it. I use it. Okay. This one's a little dirty on the inside. And like I said, I do have leather cleaner. I have suede cleaner. I have all of that. So I will be able to clean this up on the inside very nicely. I'm wondering if this is vintage as well, though. It does have a little bit of marking up here as well. And I'm not seeing a Coach logo on the outside. So I'm going to definitely have to do a little more research on this. But this is I think this is still a very nice bag. And the thing about, you know, bags that are maybe a little pricier when you buy them or buy certain brands is that there's a quality there that makes them last a little longer. Even when they get a little dinged up, they're still structurally, you know, together. And so they last a lot longer, even if they get a little ding in them. And I think more and more people are willing to look past the little imperfections to the beauty of how it was made and that kind of thing. And, you know, just the world we live in right now, I think using things more and having things be less disposable is a great thing. Okay, this is a Michael Kors. This is a nice large bag. Once again, it is the logo. So not, even though I love the size of this bag, I'm not that tempted because I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not that logo fabric. It just doesn't do it for me that much. Okay, so there's a pocket, this little where the logo is here. There is a pocket there, a little dirty, but nothing bad. Let's look at the bottom. The bottom looks nice, especially for a bag this big. I don't know why, but I think with a bigger bag, it seems more likely to me that it would get sat on the floor more. And maybe that's not true, but that just in my head. All right, inside we do have the Michael Kors logo there. We have a pocket here. That's a zipper pocket, and that does work. We have a big open pocket on the opposite side. And let me try to get it. This could do it with a little stuffing at the bottom as well, I think, to like kind of help it maintain its shape. Inside looks real nice. I mean, a little cleaning, but it would be shocking to me if cleaning wasn't required to some extent. I'm not opposed to doing some cleaning on shoes or bags or clothes or whatever. But those two I got the couple I got the last time were just, that was beyond a little cleaning. It was like I would need gloves and a mask even to just want to touch them. They were so gross on the inside. Okay, I do see a tag in here. Let me put my glasses on. Let me see if it says anything. It says, why am I so blind? It has a number that looks like it might be like a style number or something like that. Made in Indonesia. Michael Kors. Okay. So nothing to tell me if it's actually leather or not. Let's see if the zipper at the top works. Yes. So that zipper works. This is a beautiful bag though. Whether it's leather or faux leather, it's kind of pebbled if you can see. This is a really nice bag, and this would be a great bag, honestly, for a computer. This is a great size for throwing your laptop in to and from work and that kind of thing. So a lot of uses for this bag. And as I say that about the laptop, I'm thinking, you know, you could use a new laptop bag, but no. I do have, actually, believe it or not, I have a Michael Kors laptop bag that I've had for years. And then I stopped using it because I just put so much stuff in, I needed to clean out all the junk in it. And I started using just a little logo bag that I had gotten from work as a freebie. They just give them to everyone. And the handle broke. So now I have the handle like tied in a knot. So I probably need to clean out my Michael Kors. It's still a really nice bag. I need to clean out my other laptop bag and start using that one again. All right, we are down to the last piece because what you get is 4 bags and accessories. So this is the accessory. It's a Michael Kors wallet. I love the color though. Look at that. It's like almost like a Kelly green. That is a beautiful, beautiful color. We do have Michael Kors on the zipper pull. And then there is the little wristlet that you can take on or off. And the Michael Kors emblem there. Okay, nothing else opens there. The zipper works. That's always good. This is very nice inside. It has some places for, you know, money, cards. There's a place for cards on this side. And then there's a big open pocket on this side with the logo on the inside. And even on the pockets, if you can see, there's a little bit of the logo fabric on the inside of each of the card pockets. And then in the middle, that is, does anyone carry change anymore? If you still carry change, this is where you would put it. Or if you're me, when you take your earrings off somewhere, you put them in there because you don't want to lose them. All right, so this is a really nice little wallet. It does have a little bit of, there's a little bit of discolor around in here. And on the back, there's some discoloration. You can see. But once again, I'm going to try cleaning this up. And I bet I can clean it up fairly nice. This is really nice. This This would be great if you were just going out and you just wanted to hold a couple of things. I'm not sure my cell phone would fit in here. Probably not. But, you know, honestly, a lot of times if I'm going out and I'm just carrying a little bit, I have pockets. I either have jeans on with pockets or I have leggings that have the, you know, the little pockets on the side. So I generally would stick my cell phone there anyway. So anyway, it's nice. Okay, so let's recap real quick. I love this. This is so cute. I just love the color. So we have the Michael Kors wallet as the accessory. And that's a nice accessory, I think. We have the Dooney and Bourke. Now, one thing I will say on this one is that it does have a place for a shoulder or crossbody strap, but it does not have a strap. But I think, you know, a light brown leather, you would probably be able to replace that strap with something that would coordinate fairly easily. So I don't think that's a huge deal. I do love this detail with the buckles. I think that just adds so much. I love that. Okay, so that is purse number one. We already got the one accessory, so we need the 4 bags. We have this beautiful lilac Kate Spade. I am in love with this color. It's so nice. So we have the Kate Spade. Then we have a really, really nice Michael Kors large bag. Like I said, this would be great for carrying your computer to and from work. You could just do so much. If you were going on a, you know, a little trip and you just wanted a bunch of stuff to carry on the plane and you could fit this under your seat. Very nice. And lastly, we have the Coach. This really beautiful black leather, and this leather is so, if you could feel it, this is very soft leather. This is very nice. I really think this one might be vintage, and I'm very curious if that Dooney and Bourke might be vintage. And I'm not an expert on designer bags, although I'm learning every day. I'm learning something new, which is another reason why I enjoy getting these boxes, because I'm just learning so much, and it's so fun to learn about the different things. So I definitely have a lot of researching to do with these, but these I should be able to get listed fairly quickly because I don't think there's going to be much cleanup needed. It's going to be very quick to get these cleaned, and anything that's leather, I will put the leather conditioner on and just get it in its best shape, try to clean up as much of the discolorations that I can find and that I can. So this was a great box. This is a great box. I am absolutely thrilled with this box. There is a 99% chance I will keep that lilac colored bag. But I would say I might make my money back on the other 3. So maybe I'll come close to paying for it. I don't know. I don't know the value. I really don't know. I'm going to have to really research it to find out, but I think I have a good chance of making money back on the box. If not paying for the entire box and making a profit, then at least coming close. And if I keep the lilac bag, you know, I'm sure whatever I get to, I'm going to feel like that was perfectly fair for that bag. All right. This was a good one. I enjoyed this one a lot. So happy to be back in my normal filming space. So happy. I did record a video a couple of days ago, and I tried to do it in my living room, and the lighting was just terrible, and well, not everyone, but a couple people that watched it left me messages, left me comments letting me know that there was a lot of glare and they couldn't really see a lot of what I was showing them when I was holding it up, which I appreciate. I do appreciate that. So if you ever see things with the video that make it hard for you to watch, I so appreciate if you let me know. So I'm going to be refilming that one. So I will refilm that one, and I will probably refilm it tomorrow or maybe even today, but I'll probably release this one today. And then today is February 2nd, I believe. And then I will re-release a new version, a better version of the jewelry unboxing. And that was a shopgoodwill.com jewelry unboxing, and there were some really cute things in it, so I'm excited to share it with you in a better way. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate you tuning in. It has has been a very, very busy, busy weekend so far. I am off on Friday, so I consider Friday part of my weekend. So for me, it already feels like, I've already had 2 days of working weekend. And this morning I did I'm just gonna start in. It is never too late. It's never too late to help out other people, help out your friends, help out your neighbors, help out, anyone you see that might need your help. I had a friend who's moving, and so we spent the morning helping our friends move into their apartment. And not only was it, helping other people is also, I think, helps you too. It helps my soul. It makes me, helping others, I feel like I'm helping myself too, because it just feels good to do things that make other people's lives a little bit easier, even if it's as simple as carrying boxes. I mean, it's a simple thing. It took a few hours out of our day, but you know what? I know that had they not had people helping, it would have taken them so much longer and been so much harder, and they would have been so much more exhausted. So, anyway, it just is never too late to reach out that helping hand. And, my husband happens to be someone who is so willing to help others. In fact, a couple weeks ago when it snowed, our neighbor across the street was shoveling her driveway, and she has a decent sized driveway just like ours by herself. And this was a time when I was unable to help him because I had hurt my shoulder. So it was painful for me to lift the shovel, anything. And I mean, it's still a little sore like that. It still hurts, but nothing like it was then. And so I was still going to help because, what's an injury? Just do it anyway. But he was like, no, you're not going to make yourself worse, which he's right, but I tend to be stupid. So it was him on his own. But anyway, long story short, she was trying to shovel her big driveway by herself. So he finished ours and then went over and helped her shovel hers. And I'm so grateful to be married to someone who thinks of others like that. I mean, he's a good person. And when I say, hey, our friends texted me, can we help move on Saturday? He's like, of course. He never thinks twice. He never thinks twice about saying yes if it's helping someone else. So anyway, never too late to reach out and help those around you, whether you know them or not. Sometimes, I had an experience with someone who was ahead of me in the grocery line at the self-checkout. I could tell after a few seconds that he had forgotten his wallet and didn't have any way to pay. And I'm like, oh, that is the worst feeling. It is the worst feeling. And I'm pretty sure most of us have done, if not all, have been in that or similar experience where you think you have your wallet and then you find out you don't or whatever. And it's embarrassing. It's awful. So I pretty much just went up and said, hey, let me get this for you. And it ended up, it wasn't much. It didn't really matter. And so it doesn't even have to be someone you know. Sometimes something happens and you can just see someone is struggling, and it's like simple. Somebody drops their bag and you help them pick it up. It doesn't have to be big things, but it just makes their day a little bit less bad than maybe it was going to be. And it also, makes your day a little better because you did the right thing. And, I've certainly been in situations where strangers have helped me out. And, I love paying that forward as well. So anyway, I think I was just thinking about that because of, doing the whole moving thing. And the other side of moving is that that is a workout, and I don't even have to work out now. I got my workout for the day in without having to do anything. Well, I mean, I did things, but you know what I mean? I did it anyway, it wasn't like an exercise workout. It was just a doing stuff to help my friends work out, which is, I think, always a little more fun. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you all so much. So I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you have a very wonderful rest of your day, and I'm gonna get to doing some listing this afternoon, so I'm gonna have some new stuff up on Poshmark and Depop, maybe even some on eBay and Mercari, and look for these bags to be listed soon. I am working towards, I have on my to-do list anyway, trying to find a way where I can do direct sales. So I'm going to need to have an email address that I can give out that would be just completely dedicated to sales, because I don't want things to get lost in my 5,000 junk mails that I get. And then also a payment method that I can use for people to pay me for things, so that I could offer things directly rather than posting, or I mean, I would still probably post them, but I could offer at a better price, because on all the platforms that I sell on, they do take various fees, and so being able to sell directly would allow me to sell things for less. But anyway, I'm gonna get these listed soon. They're gonna not be that hard to clean up, so that'll be great. All right, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.